I've burned the letters and I've changed the view. I've scrubbed the hallway of the scent of you. I told my friends that I was finally free, that the ghost of us had stopped following me. But then the light hits the floor at a certain angle, and my heart gets caught in the same old tangle. I'm a runner who stopped, but the race is still on, picking up the pieces of a life that's gone. They say time is a river that washes the shore, but the tide only brings you back home to my door. I'm a map with one destination in mind, no matter how many new roads I find. And I can't forget you, no matter the cost. I'm still counting the seconds of the love that we lost. You're a permanent stain, you're a scar in the grain, a beautiful record that plays in my brain. I'm trying to be new and I'm trying to be strong, but I'm still singing the same broken song. I can lock every door, I can hide every clue, but God, I can't forget you. I saw a stranger with your same slow stride, and for a second I had nowhere to hide. The air went thin, the world went gray, like you hadn't just walked 1,000 miles away. I'm a book with the last page glued to the front, still on the same old desperate hunt. I built a cathedral on a shadow of doubt, trying to find a way to let the always out. Is it a month? Is it a year before the sound of your name doesn't bring me to fear? I'm a clock that's been smashed, but the gears are still turning, still waiting, still wanting, still quietly burning. Yeah, I can't forget you, no matter the cost. I'm still counting the seconds of the love that we lost. You're a permanent stain, you're a scar in the grain, a beautiful record that plays in my brain. I try to be new and I try to be strong, but I'm still singing the same broken song. I can lock every door, I can hide every clue, but God, I can't forget you. Still here in the year for the goodbye and the never. Just a loop, just a hoop. I'm jumping through forever. I can't forget you. I'm trying to hold my reflection together, but I'm porous and thin, like a bird in the weather. I glue back the edges, I tape up the seams, but the cracks are still leaking, the ghost of our dreams. I walk through the grocery, I stand in the rain, trying to find a new name for this hollowed out pain, but the gravity's different since you left the room. toothbrush. I see your old keys, and I'm brought to my literal physical knees. The air is too heavy, the silence too wide. There's nowhere for a splintered up heart to go hide. I'm a mirror that's falling, a bell that's been cracked. I'm a travel who's lost every map that I packed. I reach for my shadow to see if it's there, but I'm fading away into cold empty air. If you were the glue, then I'm just the dust, turned into powder and covered in rust. I'm a before without any after, a hollowed out house with no sound of your laughter. Yeah, I can't stay whole in the absence of you. The center's gone and the spirit is through. I'm a puzzle with parts that were thrown in the sea, watching the ice turn to a fraction of me. I try to be solid, I try to be stone, but I crumble to dust when I'm standing alone. It's a beautiful ruin, a broken down soul, but I just can't stay home. Falling apart bit by bit, in the middle of where we used to sit. Just a fragment, just a spark, dissolving away in the dark. I can't stay home. I didn't just dip my toes in the tide, I threw my whole life to the ocean inside. I saw a reflection of a permanent shore and stopped looking back at the world anymore. I gave you the keys to the dark and the light. I trusted your hand in the dead of the night, building a home on the floor of the sea, never thinking the water would swallow up me. They say keep your balance and watch where you tread, but I like the way that they always felt spread. I was a stone that was eager to sink into the forever and into the blink. And oh, I'm a wreck on the bottom of us, a beautiful ruin of absolute trust. I fell too deep, I went down too far, chasing the light of an underwater star. Now the pressure is heavy, the oxygen's gone, and I'm losing the rhythm of a morning break dawn. I'm a heartbeat that's muffled, a spirit in sleep, because God, I just fell too deep. I'm picking at anchors that are buried in silt, tracing the blueprints of the maybe we built. We were a masterpiece painted in blue, but I was the only one drenched in the hue. I'm a diver who's loosed every signal in line, staring at a someday that's no longer mine. I see a silhouette on the surface above, while I'm drowning in the ghost of a one-sided love. If I'd stayed in the shallow, if I'd stayed on the sand, I'd still have the strength to be able to stand. But the gravity's different when you're under the weight of a forever that arrived just a second too late. Yeah, I'm a wreck on the bottom of us, a beautiful ruin of absolute trust. I fell too deep, I went down too far, chasing the light of an underwater star. Now the pressure is heavy, the oxygen's 'cause God, I just fell too deep. Going down. In the sound of the never again that we finally found. Just a bubble, just a spark, vanishing away in the deep, quiet dark. I fell too deep. I clear the shelves and I empty the drawers. I made every corner of my world into yours. I stopped the clocks and I silenced the crowd to hear your name when it wasn't even loud. I was the bridge and I was the stone. I was the skin and I was the bone. I poured my blood into every glass just to watch the shadows of our history pass. There wasn't a secret I kept in the dark. There wasn't a flame that didn't start from my spark. I laid down my armor, I laid down my pride, with nowhere for a desperate spirit to hide. And I gave you everything, I emptied the well. I bought every heaven that you had to sell. I was the always and I was the stay, while you were just a traveler on your way. I'm a hollowed out house, I'm a bell with no ring, mourning the heart of a beautiful thing. Now I'm standing here, chilled to the bone, because I gave you everything and ended up alone. I saw a future in the way you'd breathe, 1,000 promises I didn't want to leave. I was the compass, I was the map, while you were just sleeping in a quiet lap. I'm a radio tower with no signal to send, watching the forever reach a jagged edged end. I've got no more pleases, I've got no more ifs, just the echo of us falling off of the cliffs. If the heart is a currency, then I'm in the red, from the weight of the words that were never quite spread. I'm a bankrupt king on a shivering throne, realizing how much I have never been shown. Yeah, I gave you everything, I emptied the well. I bought every heaven that you had to sell. I was the always and I Are you just a traveler on your way? I'm a hollowed out house, I'm a bell with no ring, mourning the heart of a beautiful thing. Now I'm standing here, chilled to the bone, because I gave you everything and ended up alone. Not a drop left, not a spark, just a shadow of a shadow in the dark. I'm empty, I'm through. I gave it all to the spirit of you. I gave you everything. I'm standing in a hallway, but I'm a stranger here. The walls are just wood and the light is too sheer. I used to know the rhythm of the floorboard song, but now every shadow feels heavy and wrong. It isn't the roof or the windows or doors or the dust that is gathering on the old floors. It's the way that the air doesn't hold me no more since you took the heartbeat and walked out the door. I've got the keys and I've got the deed, but I'm missing the only thing I really need. A house is a shell, just a box made of stone. When the spirit has left and you're standing alone. And I lost my home when I lost your hand. I'm a displaced soul in a familiar land. I can lock all the latches and turn on the light, but I'm still out in the cold in the middle of night. You were my shelter, you were my rest, the only place I ever felt like my best. Now I'm just wandering, chilled to the bone, because I lost my home. I try to make dinner, I try to sit down, but I'm a traveler lost in a ghost of a town. The scent of your perfume is fading away, like a sunset that's given its life to the gray. I'm a map with no center, a bell with no ring, mourning the heart of a beautiful thing. I look at the garden we planted in spring, but the birds and the branches have forgotten to sing. They say home is where the heart is, and maybe they're right, because mine's in a suitcase. In the dead of the night, it's traveling with you on a road I can't see, leaving nothing but hollowed out hallways for me. Yeah, I lost my home when I lost your hand. I'm a displaced soul in a familiar land. I can lock all the latches and turn on the light, but I'm still out in the cold in the middle of night. You were my shelter, you were my rest, just a building, just a space, staring at the void of your empty face. I'm here, but I'm gone. In the cold, quiet break of the dawn, I lost my home. I saved the day, I bought the ring, I prepared for the song we'd always sing. I saw a lifetime in the tilt of your head, in the quiet I love yous we whispered in bed. The house was a blueprint, the garden was planned. I had the whole world right there in my hand, but the clock didn't care about our design. It just kept on moving and crossing the line. They say nothing lasts, but I didn't believe that you'd be the one with a ticket to leave. I was building a temple, I was planting a seed for a future that's now just a ghost of a need. You were supposed to be my last forever, the always I promised I'd never sever. The end of the road, the gold in the light, the hand I'd be holding in the dead of the night. Now I'm staring at pages that'll never be turned, at a bridge to a someday that's already burned. How do I start a tomorrow that's new, when my last forever ended with you? I see the silver in the hair I won't touch. It's the little things, isn't it? They hurt so much. The trips we didn't take, the fights we didn't have, the salt in the wound that was meant to be salve. I'm a king of the kingdom that's turned into stone, sitting on a throne that I'm sitting in alone. I kept the receipt for the life that we bought, but you can't return a dream that's been caught. Till death do us part, felt so far away, like a line in a movie, a part in a play. But the curtain came down while the lights were still bright, and I'm standing here in the middle of the night. You were supposed to be my last forever, the always I promised I'd never sever. The end of the road, the gold in the light, the hand I'd be holding in the dead of the night. Now I'm staring at pages that'll never be turned, at a bridge to a someday that's already burned. How do I start a tomorrow that's new, when my last forever ended with you? No more next years, no more one days, just the echo of all of our always. You were my last, my very last, forever. stitched the skin, and I've cleared the room. I've swept away the shadows and the gloom. I tell the world the fever finally broke, that I'm no longer breathing in your smoke. The bruises faded from the surface view, and I don't wake up screaming after you. But there's a place that medicine can't reach, a hollow shore, a wide and silent beach. It's not the kind of ache that time can dull. It's a heavy, constant pressure in the skull. I'm a house with a solid painted wall, but the foundation is starting to fall, and my soul still hurts. It's a deep-seated chill, the kind that a thousand summers couldn't kill. You didn't just break the heart in my chest, you took the always and you took the rest. I'm a ghost in a body that's doing its part, but I'm missing the center, I'm missing the spark. The world says I'm fine, but the spirit alerts. Got my soul still hurts. I see a sunset, and it feels like a thread, a beautiful reminder of what I should forget. I'm a radio tuned to a frequency of gone, still broadcasting signals in the break of the dawn. It's the way the light hits a certain tree that brings the forever back home to me. I'm a traveler walking on invisible glass, watching the best of my history pass. If it was just a muscle, if it was just a bone, I'd have found a way to be standing alone. But you're written in the ink of my very design, and I can't scrub you out of the bottom line. Yeah, my soul still hurts. It's a deep-seated chill, the kind that a thousand summers couldn't kill. You didn't just break the heart in my chest, you took the always and you took the rest. I'm a ghost in a body that's doing its part, but I'm missing the center, I'm missing the spark. The world says I'm fine, but the spirit alerts. Got my soul still hurts. Deep down in the marrow, in the path that is lonely and narrow, about a stolen time. We were marble and iron, we were granite and gold, a story for the ages that would never grow old. But I looked at my hands and the way was gone, like a trick of the light in the break of the dawn. The walls didn't crash, they didn't even shake, they just thinned out like mist on a freezing lake. I tried to grab a handful of the always we made, but it slipped through my fingers like a ghost in the shade. There's no heavy wreckage, no stones on the ground, just a quiet vibration, a hollow sound. And our love turned dust in the palm of my hand, a beautiful castle built on nothing but sand. I'm breathing in the particles of what we used to be, while the wind blows the rest of you away from me. It's not a tragedy of fire, it's not a sudden end, it's just a slow motion fading of a lover and a friend. I'm standing in the desert where the garden used to trust, watching as our love turned dust. I went to the closet to touch your old shirt, but the fabric was brittle and the memories were dirt. The ink on the letters is a pale sandy gray, like the words simply decided to wither away. We weren't defeated by a storm or a lie, we just let the well in the river run dry. Now I'm sweeping the hallway, I'm cleaning the shelf of the version of us and the version of myself. If I could pack it in a box, if I could bury the lead, I'd have something to show for the life that we live. But how do you mourn what you can't even hold, when the forever is just a story that's been told? Yeah, our love turned dust in the palm of my hand, a beautiful castle built on nothing but sand. I'm breathing in the particles of what we used to be, while the wind blows the rest of you away from me. It's not a tragedy of fire, it's not a sudden end, it's just a slow motion fading of a lover and a friend. I'm standing in the desert where the garden used to trust, watching as our love turned dust. Just a rising notice of the sun hitting the empty space. No more us, just the rust and the wind blowing through the dust. crack or pull the earth under. I was just standing by the window with a cup in my hand, watching the light stretch across the dry land. You said a sentence, just a few quiet words, and suddenly the garden was empty of birds. The air turned to water, heavy and deep, and I lost the secrets I promised to keep. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a sound. It was the gravity failing, the losing of ground, a silent internal snapping of the bone. The minute I realized I was standing alone. And that was the day I broke into 1,000 bits. The moment that never again finally hits. I didn't fall down, I didn't even cry. I just watched the forever bleed out of the sky. I am a mirror with the spider web across the glass, watching the ghost of my history pass. No sirens were wailing, no signals were spoke on the quiet Tuesday, the day I broke. I finished my coffee and I put it away. I went through the motions of a regular day, but I was a hollowed out house with no heat, just a mechanical heart with a rhythmic beat. I spoke to the neighbors, I checked on the mail, while my internal compass was starting to fail. I'm a masterpiece ruined by a single black line, a beautiful story that's no longer mine. If I'd screamed, maybe the neighbors would know that the center of my world had decided to go. But I'm a polished up ruin, a well-dressed debris, searching for the version of us and of me. Yeah, that was the day I broke into 1,000 bits. The moment that never again finally hurts. I didn't fall down, I didn't even cry. I just watched the forever bleed out of the sky. I am a mirror with the spider web across the glass, watching the ghost of my history pass. No sirens were wailing, no signals were spoke on the quiet Tuesday, the day I broke. So still, so small, the longest and shortest of any fall, just a snap in the dark, the end of the light and the end of the spark, the day I broke. maps of your mind, every valley and every mountain to find. I've slept beside you for 1,000 nights, under the glow of the same hallway lights. But there's a door you kept locked from the inside, a heavy secret with shadows like to hide. I saw the flinch when I'd reach for your hand, a language of hurt I didn't understand. It's a different kind of distance, a wall made of glass, watching the ghost of your history pass. I'm a stranger in a house I thought was my own, realizing how much I have never been shown. And I'm drowning in the pain you kept, in the secrets you guarded while the whole world slept. It's a heavy, dark river, a bitter, deep well, a story you were always too frightened to tell. I wanna reach it, I wanna pull you through, but I'm losing my footing in the shadow of you. The always is breaking, the forever has stepped into the hollow of the pain you kept. I see the bruises that aren't on the skin, the places where the never-agains begin. You're a beautiful book with the middle torn out, a fortress of silence and a forest of doubt. I tried to be sunlight, I tried to be balm, but you're a storm hiding inside of a calm. I'm a witness to a battle I wasn't told was on, searching for a you that is already gone. If you'd only let me carry a piece of the load, we wouldn't be standing at the end of the road. But you built a cage out of every old scar, and now I don't even know who you are. Yeah, I'm drowning in the pain you kept, in the secrets you guarded while the whole world slept. It's a heavy, dark river, a bitter, deep well, a story you were always too frightened to tell. I wanna reach in, I wanna pull you through, but I'm losing my footing in the shadow of you. The always is breaking, the forever has stepped into the hollow of the pain you kept. So quiet, so deep, a secret that you were determined to keep. I'm here, but you're there, in the cold, heavy weight of the air, the pain you kept. Thought I knew the maps of your mind, every valley and every mountain to find. I've slept beside you for 1,000 nights, under the glow of the same hallway lights. But there's a door you kept locked from the inside, a heavy secret where the shadows like to hide. I saw the flinch when I'd reach for your hand, a language of hurt I didn't understand. It's a different kind of distance, a wall made of glass, watching the ghost of your history pass. I'm a stranger in a house I thought was my own, realizing how much I have never been shown. And I'm drowning in the pain you kept and the secrets you guarded while the whole world slept. It's a heavy, dark river, a bitter, deep well, a story you were always too frightened to tell. I wanna reach in, I wanna pull you through, but I'm losing my footing in the shadow of you. The always is breaking, the forever has stepped into the hollow of the pain you kept. I see the bruises that aren't on the skin, the places where the never-agains begin. You're a beautiful book with the middle torn out, a fortress of silence and a forest of doubt. I try to be sunlight, I try to be balm, but you're a storm hiding inside of a calm. I'm a witness to a battle I wasn't told was on, searching for you that is already gone. If you'd only let me carry a piece of the load, we wouldn't be standing at the end of the road. But you built a cage out of every old scar, and now I don't even know who you are. Yeah, I'm drowning in the pain you kept and the secrets you guarded while the whole world slept. It's a heavy, dark river, a bitter, deep well, a story you were always too frightened to tell. I wanna reach in, I wanna pull you through, but I'm losing my footing in the shadow of you. The always is breaking, the forever has stepped into the hollow of the pain you kept. So quiet, so deep, a secret that you were determined to keep. I'm here, but you're there in the cold, heavy weight of the air, the pain you kept. The mirror is staring, but I don't see your face. Just a hollowed out shell in a cold, quiet place. I've reached for the sorrow, I've begged for the salt to wash out the ego and find every fault. But the well is run dry and the ground is like flint. There's no heavy shadow, no ghostly hint of the person who used to collapse on the floor. I don't even remember what I'm hurting for. It's a different kind of damage, a permanent freeze, when you're past the point of your literal too broken to cry. You're saying you're sorry, you're saying you're wrong, but the air in the room is a finished up song. I should be screaming, I should be mad, I should be mourning the life that we had, but I'm just a witness to a story that's done, a planet that's drifted too far from the sun. I'm not in my head while you're packing your gear, but I haven't got a single leftover tear. If the heart is a vessel, then mine is a sieve, with nothing to offer and nothing to give. I've spent every drop on the pleases and stays in the long distance fire of our better days. I'm too broken to cry, too empty to feel the grinding of every rusted out wheel on the desert of silence, under a white hot sky, watching the last of my babies go by. There's no more water, there's no more rain, just a static-filled hum in the back of my brain. I'm staring at the wreckage with a bone dry eye, because I'm just too broken to cry. No more sobbing, no more breath, just a quiet and steady kind of death. I'm all out, I'm all through in the empty space after you. Too broken to cry. I've rearranged the pictures on the wall. I've walked 10,000 miles to forget it all. I changed my number and I moved the chair, but I still see your shadow standing there. I'm a prisoner of a Tuesday in July, underneath the permanent purple sky. I'm running fast, but I'm standing still, chasing a ghost against my own will. Every street is a map of where we used to go. Every song is a rhythm that I already know. I'm a bird in a cage with an open door, but I don't know how to fly anymore. And I'm trapped in your memory, I'm locked in the past, in a beautiful dream that wasn't meant to last. I've got the keys, but I can't find the latch. I'm a fire that's waiting for a hollowed out heart and a heavy-eyed view, still trapped in the memory of you. I smell your coffee in a different town, and the whole world starts spinning upside down. I'm a radio tuned to a ghost station line, broadcasting it forever that isn't mine. I've tried to build a future, I've tried to be new, but the foundation is made out of you. I'm a book with the last page glued to the front, still on the same old desperate hunt. Is there a sunset that doesn't look like your eyes? Is there a truth that isn't covered in lies? I'm a traveler stuck in a station that's closed, mourning a story that's already composed. Yeah, I'm trapped in your memory, I'm locked in the past, in a beautiful dream that wasn't meant to last. I've got the keys, but I can't find the latch. I'm a fire that's waiting for a dying match. I see your face in the strangers I meet, and I trip on your name on every street. It's a hollowed out heart and a heavy-eyed view, still trapped in the memory of you. I'm still here in the year before the goodbye and the never there. Just a loop, just a hoop. I'm jumping through forever, trapped in your memory. We didn't just walk, we didn't just lean. We were a lightning striking a forest of green. We ignored the warning, the tilt of the floor, and threw every shadow right out of the door. I saw a lifetime in the flash of your eyes. Before we had reasons for ifs and for whys, we built a cathedral on a fault line of grace, ignoring the gravity of this lonely place. They say take it slow, like they know how to breathe. When the air is afire, you don't wanna leave. We were a car with no brakes on a hill, and we're paying the price for the rush and the thrill. And no, it's a long way down from the stars, staring at the wreckage and the permanent scars. We fell too hard, we burned too bright, like a beautiful comet in the middle of night. We didn't just break, we shattered to dust in the collision of always an absolute trust. I'm a bird with no wings in a backyard yard. because we fell too hard. I'm picking up pieces that don't even fit, tracing the craters where the impact hit. We were a masterpiece painted in haste. Now the forever is just a bitter taste. I'd do it again for the feel of the height, before the good morning turned into good night. But the ground is so solid, the impact's so real, and I've forgotten the way that the level should feel. If we'd just been a spark, if we'd just been a flame, I wouldn't be shaken at the sound of your name. But we were a sun that collapsed on itself, leaving a hole on every shelf. Yeah, it's a long way down from the stars, staring under wreckage and the permanent scars. We fell too hard, we burned too bright, like a beautiful comet in the middle of night. We didn't just break, we shattered to dust in the collision of always and absolute trust. I'm a bird with no wings in a backyard yard, because we fell too hard. Too fast, too deep, a promise that neither of us could keep. Just a crash in the dark, the ghost of a beautiful, terrible spark. We fell too hard. I was reading the stars, you were watching the clock. I was building a home, you were turning the lock. I painted the sunrise on every blank wall, while you were just waiting for autumn to fall. I spoke in always, you spoke in for now. I was the promise and you were the doubt. We were a spark that I mistook for a sun, but the countdown had started before we'd begun. I'd lure the distance in the way that you'd smile, like a traveler resting for just a short while. I was a forest, deep-rooted and green. You were a ghost in a midsummer scene. To finally find that I was the only one losing my mind. We were never forever, we were just a delay, a beautiful stop on your long distance way. I was the anchor, but you were the tide with nowhere for a permanent spirit to hide. It's a hollowed out heart in a lead-colored sky. Realize didn't break any vows, you just didn't make them. You saw the gifts, but you didn't quite take them. I was a masterpiece, you were just skimming through, searching for someone who wasn't like you. I'm a map with no borders, a bell with no ring, mourning the ghost of a temporary thing. You were a season, a shift in the air, while I was a forever that you couldn't bear. If I'd looked at the shadows, if I'd looked at the seas, I wouldn't be tangled in these fractured dreams. But I wanted a temple, and I wanted a rock instead of the ticking of your hollowed out clock. Yeah, it's a bitter truth to finally find that I was the only one losing my mind. We were never forever, we were just a delay, or a beautiful stop on your long distance way. I was the anchor, but you were the tide with nowhere for a permanent spirit to hide. It's a hollowed out heart in a leaf-colored sky, realizing we were never forever, just a long goodbye, just a long goodbye. Just a maybe, just a while, a temporary bridge for a lonely mile. No always, no we, just the never forever of you and me. I check the logs and I turn the heat high, but there's a draft coming down from a clear open sky. I'm looking at your chair, it's a skeleton of wood. I'd put my heart there if I thought it'd do any good. The pictures on the mantle are starting to curl like the edges of a dying, forgotten old world. I'm reaching for a hand that I used to know well, but I'm grasping at the ringing of a cracked silver bell. It's not a sudden bang or a crashing of the glass, it's the way the minutes and the hours start to pass without a single darling or a how was your day, just a slow motion bleeding of the color into gray. And all the quiet is a different kind of loud when love disappears like a ghost in a crowd. You're still in the room, you're still breathing the air, but the us that I live for is no longer there. It's a hollowed out house, it's a fire gone cold. kitchen. You're making some tea, but you're looking through the window. You're not looking at me. The I love yous are buried in a drawer with the mail. Underneath the bills and the I'm sorry's that fail. We're ghosts in a hallway. We're dust on a shelf. I'm losing you and I'm losing myself. The gravity's gone and we're starting to float like the last little scrap of a desperate note. If I screamed, would you hear me? If I cried, would you stay? Or have you already traveled 1,000 miles away? The bridge didn't burn, it just turned into mist. And I'm mourning the memory of a mouth I once kissed. Yeah, the quiet is a different kind of loud when love disappears like a ghost in a crowd. You're still in the room, you're still breathing the air, but the yes that I live for is no longer there. It's a hollowed out house, it's a fire gone cold, a beautiful story that's already been told. I'm a map with no wing, I'm a sky with no spheres. In the lonely second when love disappears, it's gone, it's quiet, a peaceful and terrible kind of a riot. No more always, no more forever. Just two separate lives that used to be together. When love disappears, we used to lie beneath the sky, counting dreams as they passed us by. You traced forever on my skin and promised we would always win. The constellations watched us glow like they were jealous of what we know. But somewhere in that silver night, our love faded out of sight. Did the heavens hear you say you never walk away? Or were those words just sparks that fell before they reached the wishing well? What happens when the stars forget the way we burned, the way we met? When even heaven turns to black and there's no light to guide us back? If galaxies can lose their spark, what chance do we have in the dark? I'm searching skies we once adored. When the stars forget, what are we for? Your name still lingers in the breeze, soft as autumn through the trees. I hear it whisper late at night, a fading echo of our life. The moonlight spills across my floor like it did so many times before. But now it feels so cold and far, like you became a falling star. Just a comet passing by, a flash of love too bright to stay. happens when the stars forget the promises we never kept? When every dream we held so tight drifts away from sight? If heaven's light can disappear, how do I keep you near? I'm standing under shattered skies, watching love's last light die. When the stars forget, so do you and I. Tonight the sky feels so alone, like it finally turned to stone. When the stars forget, I'm left here on my own. The words were lost, the time has passed. A love that burned but could not last. Your shadow lingers, soft unseen, a fragile heart caught in between. The streets we walked, the nights we knew, now fade away, no sign of you. Questions linger, no reply, 1,000 whys I can't untee. I reach for answers, I reach for lies, but all I find is endless night. Without closure, my soul remains. Love once ours, now bound in chains. The dreams we held, the life we knew, are faded echoes of me and you. I call your name into the air, but nothing answers, nothing's there. And every tear my heart ensures falls for this life without closure. The photographs, the letters worn, remind me of the heart forlorn. The laughter shared, the hands we held, now vanishing to shadows melt. I try to move, I try to mend, but nothing soothes, the pain won't end. The love we had, the time we knew, slipped softly out of every view. No hand to hold, no voice to hear, just empty nights and memories near. Without closure, my soul remains. A love once ours, now bound in chains. The dreams we held, the life we knew, are fading Maybe someday the pain will fade and hearts will learn the love we made. But tonight the shadows claim their right, and I remain in endless night without closure, a heart confined, a love once bright, now left behind. And the dreams we held, the time we knew, a fading whisper, soft and true. And every night my spirit endures the endless ache of without closure. Forever bound, my soul ensures the haunting weight of without closure. And in the silence of the night, I live alone without closure. I kept the furnace running, I kept the blankets piled. I tried to find a summer in the way you never smiled. I thought if I gave enough of my own fever and flame, I'd see a flicker of a fire at the mention of my name. But you were a winter that I couldn't outrun, a beautiful landscape with a frozen over sun. I reached for a heartbeat, I reached for a spark, but I only found the edges of the quiet and the dark. It wasn't a sudden frost or a seasonal shift, it was a steady silent widening of the drift. I was building a bonfire on a floor made of ice, paying for maybe with a permanent price. And your love was cold, it was a bitter blue light, like a star that's already been dead for the night. I wrapped myself in it, I tried to stay warm, but I was just a ghost in a one-sided storm. There was no mercury rising, no thaw in the bone, just a castle assault on a shivering throne. I'm finally leaving, I'm breaking the mold, 'cause God, your love was cold. Your I love you felt like a draft through the door, a hollow vibration on a hardwood floor. I'd tell you my secrets, I'd show you my soul, and watch as you turned every ember to coal. You're a beautiful statue, you're a masterpiece of glass, watching the seasons and the centuries pass. I'm a bird with frozen wings, trying to fly under the weight of your leaf-colored sky. If I'd stayed any longer, I'd have turned into stone, a monument to always in a graveyard alone. But I'm taking my matches and I'm taking my heat to a place where the winter and the never don't meet. And your love was cold, it was a bitter blue light, like a star that's already been dead for the night. I wrapped myself in Thought the sharpest edge was the day you walked, but it's the way the kitchen chair still talks. It's the phantom weight of your hand in mine when I'm standing alone in the checkout line. I try to scrub the scent of you from the hall, but it's soaked into the wood and the very wall. I'm a prisoner of a ghost I can't even see, and every remember when is a lock with no key. They say that time is a river that flows, but I'm just a stone that the water ignores. I'm bracing for impact every time I breathe, waiting for the ghost of you to finally I found a receipt from a movie we saw back when the love didn't have any flaw, and the date on the paper hit me like a stone, reminding me exactly how long I've been prone. I'm a museum of us, I'm a vault of before, still checking the shadow underneath the door. I see your face in a stranger's smile, and it stops my heart for a country mile. It's not just the sadness, it's the physical ache, like a bone that was set, but it's starting to break. It's a haunting melody, I can't stop humming, the sound of a train that I saw was coming. Yeah, your memory hurts like a jagged little pill, like a winter wind that I can't quite still. It's a beautiful bruise, it's a slow burning fire, it's the never again in the heart of desire. I want to forget, but I'm terrified too of the only thing left that is made out of you. So I'm holding the blade while the iron is burns. God, your memory hurts. It's a needle, it's a thorn.